and Ray J checking out of the hotel that he was with Princess in. And she says that he abandoned her and their, I think, 2-year-old daughter, Melody, in Vegas. And this all happened also in the midst of him posting a family photo, which she commented something to the effect of, oh, now you want to, act like we're a loving family. Bye, ugly. Listen, here's what I have to say about Princess Love and Ray J. You guys, we don't need this. I didn't ask for this. Did you guys ask for this? I didn't ask for this. Y'all, can y'all keep y'all business to yourself? Whatever it is y'all are going to do. I don't care if y'all are going to get married, divorced, remarried, unmarried, do a Mona Scott Young special about it. Can y'all leave us out of it? We don't care. I feel like, remember that part in Waiting to Exhale? Where, okay, so there's Bernie, there's Savannah, there is, why can't I remember this? Oh my God. Robin and, oh shit, Bernie, Savannah, Robin, Gloria. Yes. Okay. Now remember the part where Robin tells, Leon that she pregnant? That's how I feel about Ray J and Princess Love. Read my lips. We don't need you in our lives. Yes. Remember that? That's one of my favorite parts. So this week was a really big week in music. Sierra, Esther Dean, City Girls, and Lupita Nyong'o are all featured on an Esther Dean track called Melanin. Now, if you are wondering why Melanin kind of gives you brown skin girl vibes, well, the context and pretty much the songs are the same. Now, I don't think that you can ever have too much brown girl celebration songs or brown celebration songs, period. So you know what? Just for that, Sierra, out of 5 stars, we're going to give you maybe not the knife, the plate, the fork, and the spoon, but we'll at least set your table for the plate. No utensils included. Party Next Door dropped 2 singles this week. One featuring Drake, both a snooze. Don't hit the alarm, folks. Don't even set a table for him. We won't need it. One of my personal favorites, Haim. That's Haim. They dropped a new single this week. You guys should go listen. You'd totally be into it. Also, A1 Bentley dropped a new single this week. Oh my God, so cool. And last but not least, we are inviting young Tinashe to pull up a seat at the table because, girl, you are getting all of the stars. The knife, the fork, the plate, the spoon, and the cup, bitch, because your new album is Flavor. Now, I am not a Tinashe fan, even though I did get into Aquarius. But outside of that, I couldn't really tell you what else I got into. But I gotta say this. This is the Tinashe that we've been hoping for. Good on you, girl. I'm excited. There's a couple of tracks on there. There's a couple of features on there as well. But I think the biggest thing of all is that hopefully Tinashe will get the shine that she deserves from this because she's really talented. But I think that in a world of Beyonce's and Ariana Grande's and fucking Rihanna's, who, bitch, if you don't give us this album soon, we ain't gonna do nothing but just keep loving you. But I'm just saying. But you know what, Tinashe, I think you're making a little place for yourself at the table. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you, girl. You're doing good. Look at you. You're doing good, honey. Okay, so Cash Doll. You guys know who Cash Doll is, right? Detroit rapper, fine ass. Yo, she is, honey. Yes. She's the type of woman that you see and you be like, whoa. You make that long, ugly face, like your mouth look almost like a butthole, like, ooh. Because she is. Cash Doll is something, you know? I mean, she's something. She's gorgeous. But at any rate, she was seen hanging out with Cephas's girl, Cardi B. Mr. Cephas's girl. Ain't that his name? Offset Cephas? Whatever. Kiari? I don't know what his name is. Mr. Set. Mr. and Mrs. Set. Well, she was seen hanging out with Mrs. Set. And this is after there was an alleged kind of beef between them, which both of them kind of deny. I think they both chalked it up to a misunderstanding. However, what is not misunderstood is that fans kind of trolled Cash Doll for hanging out with Cardi B. And some of them were even calling her a clout chaser. But Cash Doll made it be known that, number one, she's not involved in anything that has to do with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. That is not her bag. She's not in here for any of the games. Number two, she had been unfollowed Nicki Minaj because once it was seen that her and Cash Doll and Cardi B were becoming friendly, I guess some Nicki Minaj trolls started to get at Cash Doll. And then it got to the point where Nicki Minaj herself DM'd Cash Doll and was talking crazy. And Cash Doll pretty much told her she was delusional and unfollowed her and blocked her ass. We are still praying for Nicki Minaj on the sick and shut-in list because I just don't understand why, y'all. Why does our girl have such a problem? Her problem isn't with Cardi B. Her focus is Cardi B. Her problem isn't Cardi B. Her problem is actually herself. And here's the thing. Nicki Minaj, it is undebatable that Nicki Minaj definitely opened a lane for a lot of female rappers right now. I mean, there wouldn't be room for a Dreezy, a Doja Cat, a Sweetie, a City Girl, which quite frankly, let's be honest, I'm not saying that, these women are all kind of jacking Nicki's style. What I'm saying is that these women are all involved in a business. And the music industry is not much unlike many other industries that we work with. Even the ones that I've worked with. I mean, I've worked in fashion and retail, and I can tell you that most retailers don't want to take a chance on a product unless they've seen that it's worked in some other corporation's DNA. Does that make sense? So they don't want to take a chance on a female rapper unless a female rapper can prove that in this modern day and age that she's viable. She's a viable business. So in that realm alone, because this isn't about whether or not you're a Nicki fan, a Cash Doll fan, a Cardi fan. Really what this is about is there's enough room for all of them. There's enough room. They actually all provide different sounds. They're all different genres. I don't think that because there's a Post Malone that there can't be a French Montana. I don't think that that's true. I think that Nicki is having a hard time kind of dealing with the fact that she's not the only one, that there are women who are managing to get success around her as well, and who may not feel like their position or their fame or celebrity has anything to do with Nicki. But, Nicki definitely opened up a lane, but I think that right now, if she doesn't stop and get with the program of the music and the creativity and doing what she needs to do, her legacy will be that she was out here being messy. She's broken records on Billboard. She's done all kinds of amazing things. And I think that we have to be able to say, like, hey, it's okay that you have all of this stuff, but you're not going to be the only one. There may be people who are more successful than you or less, and there's room for all of y'all. You don't need to be threatened by anybody, but I don't know. Are y'all watching the American Music Awards tonight? You all know about all that shit going on with Taylor Swift and the Artist of the Decade performance debacle. I mean, more so than the fact that Taylor wants to sing her songs, because I could care less. My biggest thing is, Taylor Swift is Artist of the Decade? Am I missing something? She is? Not Beyonce? Not Bruno Mars? Like, Artist of the Decade. Yeah? Huh. Okay. Artist of the not Rihanna? I mean, I know she owes us an album or whatever, but like, what are we basing this on? Is it just album? Not Ed Sheeran? Not Adele? No? Okay. Because, like, think about it. Adele had 19, 23, 25, 21, all of those albums, whatever. And she not Artist of the Decade. Taylor Swift. Huh. Well, I ain't no Swiffer. I am no Swiffer out here, but, whatever. Last, but certainly not least, in the mess for that ass, male birth control has passed its clinical trials. Listen, I have been trying to figure out a way to keep some of you niggas from having babies, okay? And male birth control sounds like the rooter to the tutor. Now, the only problem with this is I believe that men would have to take the shot in their penis. It just hurts. It just hurts. But you know what? So does having a baby who doesn't have a responsible daddy to take care of it. So take the shot, nigga. Take the shot, okay? Shit, nothing would tickle my pickle, and if they gave some of you niggas that shot, okay? Because, all right. Listen, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to set the table. And this week, folks, we are setting the table for healthy relationships. Come on back. All right, and we are back. Now, if you guys have been following the news, or if you are a American Idol fan or a Jordan Sparks fan, then you will see this week that her husband posted a post on his Instagram with him and a female friend. And in the picture, they're both laughing. And his caption is as follows. Not many people can get me out the house past 10:30. Get me to smile this big and have me talking about high school. Shout out to a real one. Now, people started to comment on the post and comment on some Jordan Sparks posts saying, girl, you need to come get your man. He out here canoodling with some little blonde haired heifer. And Jordan Sparks then posted her own post where she said, basically in short, that if you are involved in a relationship, whether it be same sex and or otherwise, where your partner does not allow you to have platonic friends, get out. Now, in more news, Justin Timberlake, who is apparently filming in Louisiana, was caught by the tabloids holding hands with his co-star Alicia Wainwright. Now, of course, he said that it was totally innocent. But of course, again, people were speculating, is something going on between him and his co-star? How do you guys feel about your partners having platonic friends? Platonic friends that, say, for instance, it's a platonic friend that they had an old romantic something with, even if it didn't go anywhere, even if they were young, maybe they were in elementary school or high school or something. And if you're of a certain age, those relationships, I feel like if you were in elementary or high school, once you become an adult past the age of 25, those relationships just do not count anymore. Like, they don't, or at least that's how I feel, because now you're an adult and you're playing by different rules. But I say all that to say, is it healthy or unhealthy